be. Oh, I'm just talking as myself in there. Good. That's going to take some getting used to.
So is this comment just going to stay there for a while?
Hey, there we go. So you see where... Okay, mute. There you go. That's YouTube muted. Hello, everyone. This isn't a proper podcast. We're just testing. And there's Dro there. No one's seen Dro. Well, if you've seen his YouTube videos, you might have seen him. But
What's good, Arsenal Universe?
Hey, Joe's going to Dro, who I'm going to call Drew and Joe all the way through this. Oh, dear. Yeah, so if you go back to the control panel, Josh.
Which control panel? Because
our chat box thing.
Yep.
Our main screen. If you go down at the bottom at the top for comments, see your one is highlighted.
Yep.
Then I go, is it highlighted for you?
No, because I can't see it because I'm not logged in as ABW. I'm logged in as me.
Okay.
Or not logged in, so I can't see nothing. Well, I can't see nothing.
Do you want to keep the URL and then log out with yourself?
I'll be back.
Then log. All right. I think he'll be back.
Yeah, that was quick.
Excellent. Oh, you've added your name as well. The first time I did it, I had it hashtag fuck Josh. So whereabouts are you? I know it's somewhere warm.
I'm from Houston, Texas.
Oh, it doesn't get much warmer than... Oh, Alonso, who should be doing the show with you. He's in Texas as well, Houston.
Yeah, we chat on Twitter quite frequently.
Oh, good. There you go. So Ryan's there. Good. So I can go here, and then I can click on Ryan's thing that says and go show, and then we look back at the YouTube thing. It will pop up in a minute down the bottom left-hand corner. It will show whoever's tweet that we like. Message in YouTube that we liked. And it's Ryan, a little picture of him saying hello. That's a good way. Someone just changed their picture to a porn picture. I click on it without knowing. Stan's done one. Stan.
Hello.
So, you're back. Are you back as ABW?
I'm back as ABW. That two-factor sign-in bollocks is bollocks, isn't it?
Oh, it didn't ask. Oh, you did. Okay, right. So
no, it asks you for a login code every time you come in, so I have to go to the email account to pick it up rather than have a password.
You did it all by yourself.
I know. I'm a big grown boy now.
You have all of the skills. All right. See, in our main. What should we call this one? Our room.
Studio.
Go back to the studio. Sounds like the BBC. Got there's 15 people watching the test, right? Oh, there you go. You figured it, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm pressing things.
Okay, and then so what we see, I didn't know that in the studio bit it will show up where it is. I said a good way for people to corrupt the thing is, their avatar shows like Ryan's. It shows his picture. People could have porn as their picture, and then we click on it not knowing because it makes it a lot bigger, and then we'd be in trouble.
Oh, so I comment as you when I comment.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
We only have one account, which is the pod account.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, so we're all set up. So we are both logged in as the podcast account. So it's good to know that we can all stay logged in as the same thing, though. So
that's good.
So Josh,
start highlighting stuff.
Josh smells, and it looks like you've wrote Josh smells.
No, that's just come from your podcast, right?
Shut your face. For that. Make ABW
I
great.
Hear Josh.
You what, Joe?
I can't hear Josh. I can hear you, but I can't hear Josh.
Oh.
Why would that be?
I don't know.
Did you hear me before he went and come back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before he left.
Probably because we've both logged in as the Bergkamp thing. Yes. So
So can people on YouTube hear me? That's the question.
Hold on. I'm listening back on YouTube. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Oh, Josh has fucking pawned me. There's no need for that. Oh, we got one thumbs up and 15.
Okay.
It took us 5 years to get to that point. So, all the wonderful people watching, there is now a 10-second delay between what we say and what you hear, rather than on the old YouTube version, because we're using new software because they've shut down Google Hangouts. So 10 seconds rather than before. I think it was about 5 seconds. So yeah, that's good. Does anybody notice any other differences with it, or anyone got any questions about how we do this? So you watch all the time, didn't you, Dro? Because you watch Tom and Craig and Harry as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, good. Yes, if people are watching and they're wondering how we've got this, Craig from Same Old Arsenal, oh look, I'm going to go and highlight some people's things. Brendan Almeida says, "Love you lads." Oh, you cheeky git. So Craig from Same Old Arsenal told us all about this and how to do it. So he uses it. Harry Simu uses it. So you should go and watch both of their shows. And I think Tom is going to start using it. I was talking to him yesterday about it from the Gooner Talk. And Mike and Andy from the Gooner podcast, they're going to start watching it, start using it.
Oh, yeah, man, I watch all of those guys.
Yeah, they're all brilliant. We all talk to each other on the WhatsApps. Usually Mike and Andy is trying to send me dodgy pictures of themselves, but I don't want to know what those two get up to in their spare time. Not interested.
I accidentally clicked a Pornhub link that they sent out.
Yes, he put it in his tweet, didn't he?
Yeah. I'm like, you guys actually have a channel with videos and everything.
Josh, can you hear Dro?
Yep, I can. But it doesn't...
Yeah, I can't hear Josh.
That's
so weird.
You're the winner there, Dro.
Yeah.
There we go.
Out of everybody in this whole conversation.
Another one.
YouTube can hear me. Danny can hear me.
Well, if Joe wanted to, he'd just go to YouTube. It'd be 10 seconds late. So Fabrice Nazon, hello. There you go. Good evening, gents. And the way we can move the screen around, we can have one person, and then I can't change the person there. So whoever the host is, we can have all of us in a row like this. Oh, we can see more of Dro.
Yeah, in my lovely office.
Hey.
Lovely medical supplies.
Oh, someone's living their life. Someone gets free toilet roll for the rest of their life.
Man, you'd be surprised. Hey, man, can I have a box of Band-Aids? Hey, man, do you have this? Do you have that? I'm like, bro, like, I'm not going to walk out of here with cameras with a box of Band-Aids and lose my job for you.
It's not worth it. Do what Josh does. Post it all to his house. He gets away with it then.
Hey, how rude.
Jimmy the Greek says, I will maybe call you Jimmy the Geek at times, Jimmy, because I have a problem. I tend to say the word before I read it. And, Josh is in charge. Yeah, Josh, press some buttons. Tell people what it does.
Well, I'm just pushing things around as well. I've made Danny all big. I don't know how to...
Didn't need technology to do that.
That's true.
You smell what I'm cooking.
We could do some screen sharing, but nobody wants to see what's on our respective screens.
George Constantinu. Do not ask me how I'm able to say that. I think I was Greek in a previous life and possibly German. I can do German words as well. He says the 3 in a row perspective is good. One from Archie. Archie says all those complaints about NHS having too much work, but this guy is streaming at work, a legend. Yeah, but I don't think it's the NHS in America, is it, Dro?
No.
No, it's not.
I actually work for the county, the government hospital here. So,
plus, I mean, have you seen Dro? He's you're not going to fuck with Dro. If Dro does what Dro wants, and if you don't want it, you're going to get droed.
Hey, I'm going to shirt, get droed or move over.
Well, I find when you have big manly beards like you and me, and not Josh, this is Ginger. When you have manly beards, you can get away with whatever you want.
Yeah, pretty much. It has its benefits. It's a blessing and a curse.
So we can also do. Tell them about the banners, Josh. The brand bit, actually, not the banners.
Oh yeah. So we can mess around with our logos. We've got one with a bit more going on with it. I'm trying to see if I can get it so it doesn't. There we go. But now Danny's massive. Just trying to find a way that we don't kind of cut it out. We can put a massive overlay over. Which
is when tell them what we're going to do for Jason.
So we're going to, and this is exclusive if you are listening to this, because we won't mention it anywhere else. We might do a tappy one when Jason starts talking.
And what's the other one we're going to do for Ellis in big capital?
It'll just be something like "fuck Ellis."
But we can have hundreds of these on there.
Yeah. If Carl's not on time, we'll just go late, delayed, leaves on the track, something like that.
Shall I show them the how we can do this one, which you don't want, it's me at the side. We've got that one. Hold on, I thought that was the screen share one. Or is this the screen share?
We did that already, Danny.
Yeah, but people couldn't see it, could they? So if I do this one, which is the best one is this one, because then we can see everybody. And then I do screen share. Be very careful with what I screen share. Go to the Chrome tab, go to Twitter, go to share. And you can all see my own Twitter. I'm going to put in here hashtag fuck Ellis. And then I'm going to tweet it. There you go. And if any of you lot watching, oh, Hassan's just followed me. Can you see that? Did you see that bit where a commentator, where is it, Mike from the Gooners pod, in this Angers v Arsenal game, someone goes, "It's Ashley Maitland-Niles." Did you see that?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I did see it.
Oh, if I play...
You become a problem.
That's the guy from beIN Sports America. He's one of the commentators from beIN Sports US.
So if I play this, can you two, can people on YouTube hear the audio from this? That's very quiet. Ashley Maitland-Niles, I've made it. Did the people on YouTube, did they hear that? Danny entering the Matrix. I'm now reading YouTube.
I didn't hear it, Danny. I just unmuted as it went past.
Never ever screenshot your Twitter. George, we did this, me and Josh before we went live, and we figured out how it worked. No audio. Yeah. So you've got to be careful.
Oh, so that was no audio from your video, not no audio in general.
If I go to our own YouTube, because we own the rights to all of this.
But Danny, can you change your source mic to be internal, and then it would just come out through your... Do it that way.
Yes. Right,
but that would be only if we were going to stream something that you would be watching through this, and it wouldn't be nefarious. Or maybe this is how La Liga are going to do rights in the UK this year, as someone is going to stream from the US and broadcast it on YouTube.
Can you or Dro hear Chris talking?
No.
No, I can't.
Can anybody in here? Well, did you see the Arsenal fan run on the pitch? I forgot the game was on, Jimmy. Okay, well, I'm going to pause Chris talking and then go and do what Josh suggested and remove from screen. Oh, Josh, down the bottom. You see, you, me, and Dro, we have got the little people in the top left-hand corner.
Oh, yeah.
People. The white screen, rectangle, means that's your streaming screen.
Ah.
There you go. So we can get rid of it, or we can just have the screen on its own, or we can share the screen with all three of us.
There we go. And now we can do the weather.
But it's still on. So.
But then Joe still can't hear me, right?
No.
I'm assuming so.
He can't. No, he said, oh, Michael's there also. Brandon, breaking news. Danny has signed for Arsene.
Left it.
But your screen, I'm just going to go and check the YouTube. The YouTube still shows my Twitter, whereas I was playing. Could you see Chris at any time?
No.
StreamYard is now sharing a Chrome tab. That's odd. Okay, go back to StreamYard.
Oh, sorry. Oh. I was pressing it as well. Maybe this is like what happened with my webcam when I was messing with my webcam and it didn't update.
So I'm trying to figure out how I can. All right, stop sharing. Go and share screen again. Oh yeah, because you have to. So Chrome tab. Oh, so I can share my entire screen or an application window. So I can go to my Komodo Dragon, share that. And there is our, should be seeing our podcast, all of our videos.
Can't see anything, Danny. Just see a white, just see a black screen. What? Maybe they got something intelligent that's looking at it and saying, so you can't stream video through video.
Oh, it's YouTube. Maybe it's just YouTube it won't let me show. Okay. And now I'm looking at the podcast Twitter. Is it coming up with, no, Dora, no, darling, no. So I wasn't talking to any of you two calling you darling. Archie, Arsenal taking a piss with Pepe announcement. I'm getting angry at the number of players we're buying. How do you feel about that, Dro?
Oh, I'm absolutely surprised, man. I'm blown away because at the beginning of the transfer market, it was pretty dead. And now we're just making move after move. And me personally, I question Raul Sanyehi when he said that he had business connections with agents. I'm like, yeah, right, what connections? But the man's just been making moves in the past couple of weeks.
Do you think that maybe the Arsenal care? Do you think maybe they jumped the gun a little bit too soon? Some people are saying.
No, I personally believe, like I put on Twitter, I might not agree with everyone that's involved in it, but the Gooner-holic is involved in it, and he's an absolute class gentleman. And if he's behind it, I'll support it as well.
That's fair enough. You can hear Dro, can't you, Josh?
I can indeed, yes. It's just the problem that I came in late.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, I think
I don't know.
if two people, we're both logged in as the, this is called StreamYard. We're both logged in as the StreamYard main account. We only have one account, so one of us would have to log out and then log back in as a guest, and then do it like that. So it's odd.
I have seen we have signed.
But I'm excited about Pepe. I think he's going to work well with Lacazette and Aubameyang. You have to think about it. This guy was born in Paris, comes over, probably doesn't speak English. He's going to link up with Lacazette and Aubameyang. Going to take him under his wing. He's going to feel comfortable around those guys, and I really see big things coming from him next year.
So yeah, hopefully.
Yes,
Josh, I was going to try to leave the studio, but then it might end the stream because I set the studio up.
Do it? I'll do it.
Again, I'm thinking. Maybe it's worth testing. Hold on.
Okay.
I was thinking that maybe we should test to see, because occasionally someone gets cut off, don't they?
Yeah,
then we couldn't have two hosts on at the same time because then no one can hear the other one. So that wouldn't work anyway. Yeah, you log out.
Yeah, I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
And then I can start talking more about Arsenal, and hopefully Dro can hear me.
So we can get rid of all the banner, so we don't have any. We can turn the names off, so no one has their names on, in case people are going to be tits, like Jason, being horrible about Ellis comments.
Hey, does Jason watch rugby?
Oh God, yes, he does. He loves his rugby. Do you?
From time to time, I've been watching the rugby championships for the past couple of weekends. I think this past weekend was New Zealand versus South Africa. I had woke up and watched that.
Well, there's two types of rugby, isn't it? There's rugby league and rugby union. One of them is for Northerners. I couldn't tell you anything about. I know he likes it, and Simon likes it. I think Mr. Holick likes a little bit of it, and I think the rest of them dislike it. Oh, Dom likes Aussie rules. Have you ever watched that?
What's that?
Aussie rules, as in Australia rules.
Oh, Aussie rules. It just looks like a bunch of guys running around the field, bumping into each other to me. Yeah,
it's a very vicious Bergkamp Wonderland. Why is it put Wonderland? It's still there. Wonderland. Oh, Wonderland. Gooners spelt it wrong. Hello, Gooners. Archie. So I'll put his one up here. Make sure there's no swearing in it. There's no swearing. You lot can type whatever the fuck you want in the chat box. We don't care. Just don't abuse Jake. See if finds you and kills you. Did you hear United fans wrote a letter to Glazers and haven't got a response for their childlike letter? Shows the power of Arsenal fans on social media. Oh, Josh is there. I forgot to add him in. We're going to have to be on that, Josh.
Yeah, I'm back. Not that long. I thought Yeah, we go. I thought I'd send you an aggressive message. I didn't log out. I'm in porn mode, and that's for those that know about porn mode.
Did you go full VPN, or did you just go incognito?
Incognito, porn mode.
Old school way. I prefer
old school porn mode.
Private chat. Let me in. You can't put that. Drone doesn't go swearing. Do you mind swearing, Drone?
What freaks me out? That word is such a bad word in the UK, but over here it's like, I don't know, it's like a word you hear in porno.
It's like in Australia, it's a term of endearment. You say that in Canada, you're going to prison for a long time. They do not like it because Jeff in Canada and Don was living in Canada, and occasionally they let it slip out. Oh, it's not good.
Yeah.
Over here we love it. Oh, Archie says, here we go. Archie says, Bellerin sold for 10 million. Great business from Arsenal. Is he actually definitely done now?
I saw it was rumoured for Shizzle. Don't know if it was going in. I saw we have signed someone called Angers SCO, and they've got the shirt number 100.
Excellent.
So we can do the.
I saw that. I'm like,
so
do you
hashtag
think the people
welcome
on
on
the social
Jer.
media end tease us on purpose?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, definitely. Welcome on Jer. SCO.
Grant says, get some bloody tops. We're going to be working on that. We're going to get them all for ABW first. Robin Wilkes, that's a new name.
I think I need some bottoms first.
He says, new software, how exciting. It is. Yes, and if anybody's feeling generous, Craig from Same Old Arsenal, he's got an old laptop that isn't working well and he's having trouble. So he's doing a GoFundMe to try and raise some money so that he can buy himself a new PC. So I'm personally going to give him some money. He's going to try and raise £1,500, which in this day and age, people have got. You never know, might find one person to give it all to him. He'll just have to stop the judge going out for an afternoon. He spends that in an afternoon. Yeah, so actually I'm going to go and find it because if it wasn't for Craig doing this, we wouldn't be, come Thursday, we'd be going, oh, there's no one to talk to because we don't have any of the stuff to do it.
I also need to give a shout out to Mohsin Ali because he is a mushroom.
Oh, there you go. That's an old school listener for you.
There we go.
Rather than just saying hello to everybody. Mohsin. Mohsin. I nearly said mushroom. Yeah, in the when Jace comes on, he goes, says hello to everybody. I'm more discerning than that. I say, someone type in there, I'm a mushroom. So Mohsin has got that. Right, here we go. Chatting comment. This, if anybody wants to go and give any money to Craig from Same Old Arsenal podcast to help him fundraise for a new PC, he's a lovely bloke, fantastic podcast, and we don't want to see one of those. Go and say that again. Stand-up guy. Definitely, and we don't want to see a fellow Arsenal podcast having to stop doing live shows because of a shitty tech. We're doing the same thing for Jason. We're trying to save up money to buy him a new PC because I've just spent 1,200 quid on all of mine, and I said, and I resented having to give Josh 16 quid for his Poxy headset that he broke.
I did that one. If you listen back to the one I did with the Goonaholic about the We Care to You movement, I did that with a broken headset.
Oh, look at you, forever the pro.
I know, right? I'm like Aaron Ramsey playing finals with one leg.
No, it's got to go the other way. I'm right in the middle now. No, it still needs to go the other way a bit.
I feel like I need the little banner back, Danny, because my crotch is on main show at prime time.
Brand.
Yeah, man, I didn't want to say anything, man, but I'm like, you're giving a whole lot of thigh right there, man.
There we go. You can see everything if you want.
Oh, geez, that's even worse.
It's even worse. You can see the true horror and state of my.
That's you because you've logged out and not readjusted your camera. I can't make his legs. I can't make his legs go away, people. What are we going to do? Oh, we need you at the bottom row. You never can see your beard in club. Yeah, maybe that's the thing I'd like to see from them. Like at the moment, just because I'm the host, I might not. I might want to be where Dro is and put Dro in the middle. Yeah, and when you two speak, neither of you become in the middle. So I'd like it if down the bottom of the screen, I'd like it if we could move them across down the bottom of the screen to which one is first.
Can you put our name banners back on?
I think they go off depending on. Hold on. If I go back to comments, turn that off. Oh, there you go. When you do a comment, they go.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I need to make my name longer to really cover my crotch.
There you go. That's a smaller picture.
There we go.
Can you just? I'm just wearing socks, Josh. Just be grateful it's not me. There again, we'd have about 30,000 female watchers, especially those who like that. I think it's called a bear in the trait, or is that the gay version where you call it a bear?
Danny, you're definitely a bear.
Oh well, you know, it's the 21st century.
Exactly. You can't feel anything below your waist anyway, can you? So
I can't see it. I didn't hear you.
Oh, well, I said something derogatory.
Oh, here we go. Here's one we like. Yeah, Dan Fry. Evening, gents. Wow, look at the wizardry. Do you mean the wise beards? Actually, it should go Dro, then me, then Josh, and then beard lengths and how they. I think every show from now on is going to go by beard length. That way, Jace will always be last because he can't grow a beard. Fabrice Nazon. I have a feeling multiple settings will be announced this week, not just Pepe.
He said signings, not settings.
I'm obsessed with settings. I thought, oh God, they've listened to me, the people who make this, and they've gone, we need more settings.
I totally agree. I think they're going to announce everything in packages. Like here's these two players. You guys been waiting. Here's these two players.
Russ
Yeah, I
Mo,
mean, Ceballos,
Danny to his
that's one.
mates.
Yeah, Danny and Saliba both came out on the same day, didn't they?
Yeah.
So I think what's he said? Handsome men. Cheers, Russ.
Thank
Hold
you.
on. Dan Fry. Lol, I actually meant the video wizardry. How dare you, Dan? Well, I'm taking your message off the screen for that until you apologise, sir. Yes, actually, I want to see what happens. Hold on. I'm going to go.
I feel sorry about Archie. No one wants Jenkinson to leave.
Is he leaving?
No, I hope not.
I don't want it. What's the super sticker? Oh, you can buy things.
You know what?
Stickers.
I don't understand why he gets such slack. I've never thought he was a bad player. He loves the club. He's been a fan since he was a boy. If anything else, throw him in the League Cup matches and he'll play his heart out for the Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, he is a terrible player, but I'd like to keep him because I just like him. He's just likable. Yeah, we need a right back, but no one wants to play behind Bellerin. Jenko does.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep Jenko there. Warrior's happy.
Plus, you use it for promotional uses, like grand openings and things like that. He can cut ribbons.
Yeah. He's a stand-in for Gunnosaurus when he's off doing whatever it is he's doing.
Someone asked about that, didn't they?
Jenko's Gunnosaurus. I have seen them in the same room together, so I can confirm they are two different people.
Was it your dungeon?
I've
Anyway,
also seen the movie Doppelganger. So
you can do the super chat thing. I've never noticed. There's a thing down there called stickers, and you can send a sticker. Jesus Christ, child! There's Dro. Look at the beard on him.
Jesus.
I know. Right, and I'm going to buy something on my own podcast for £1.49, and then see how this works.
Is it something that covers up my thigh gap?
Josh is flashing a bit of meat. Hold on, here we go. Has it come up on the screen yet?
Yeah, I can just see your face.
Where's my unicorn? Where's it gone? It doesn't come up.
Oh, there we go. I got it now. I can see a unicorn.
What are you doing?
Where is a unicorn?
It's in the comment now.
Yeah, it's in the comment. I don't want it in the fucking comment. So those stickers are bullshit. There's no need for that. Josh, stop talking about your crotch. Look, if
John was here, the entire podcast would be dedicated to it.
That's my sperm. Not a good look. There we go. That's the one. Look, Josh has got no pants on. He's showing his button mushroom to all the girls. But I've just gone and paid £1.49, of which we're going to get back. What's 60% of £1.49? Not much. So I've just wasted about 70p for a sticker that doesn't even bounce along the screen like I hoped it was going to. Very annoying. I feel conned, Josh.
Is anyone actually watching you?
There's 33 people watching. We've had 16 likes. If we don't get this when Jace is on, we get no likes. Have you shouted, Dro, have you shouted tappy tappy once yet? Because I don't think anybody has.
Can we get the likes up, please? As of now, we have 17 likes. Tappy tappy. Don't make me come from Houston to come find you. I will. Get the likes up.
Just threatening people. How tall are you, Dro?
Hey, Russ. Russ, I don't believe the Zaha. I don't believe that I don't trust anything that comes from Sky Sports or any of the sources. I don't think we're going to sign Zaha and Pepe because where would you play them? I don't think we're getting rid of Aubameyang or Lacazette, so I don't understand where that information is coming from.
I'm trying to find your. I should just go to my messages, shouldn't I? I'm trying to find your Twitter. How tall are you, Dro? You look quite tall in your picture.
Really?
Yeah.
No, man. I'm like 5'9", man. I'm not tall.
Normal. That's what normal men are. I'm 5'10". Oh, here we go. Oh, I wasn't following you on Twitter. I shall fix that immediately. People, here you go. If you like the sound of Dro, that is his YouTube channel. Go and give him a follow because I subscribe. He does. How often do you do videos, Dro?
I do match reviews after every match, but I'm going to start during the new season. I'm going to start a midweek show And I might review a couple of Bundesliga matches as well, because that's one of the leagues I watch outside of Arsenal.
Oh, if you want someone who knows their Bundesliga, then I'll make Drew.
Bundesliga, Serie A, and Liga MX. Those are the only leagues I watch. So if I ever hear about a player, like when I heard about Saliba, when I heard about the Nicolas Pepe, I'll direct people towards some guys here in America I know that watch the League On. We Made It podcast. And I tell people about Chris, because I listen to Chris on the Bergkamp Wonderland, and I listen to his French football podcast as well.
Oh, don't say anything nice about Chris, because if he hears this, his pants will be around his ankles as soon as he hears his own name. No,
you know what gets me is when people come on and say, "Oh, I know this guy. I've heard of this guy, and this guy's amazing." I'm like, "You've never heard of that guy. You don't watch that league. I know you don't."
Yeah, Chris does. He's really good with all that stuff. We don't like to tell him because he gets all excited. Re-ride or die free. Hold on, here we go. Do that. Archie, we ride or die for free. You can't highlight any of these now, can you, Josh?
I can't do anything unless I come back into it.
No, it's okay.
I was going to answer.
What's Benares per? Who usually puts stuff that is. I'm delighted, gents, with Pepe. I hope we can get Danny Rose, as well as a big shout to Mustafi. He was outstanding tonight with those tackles. Oh my days! What are you doing?
I bought it in pink. The black dress.
Very happy for you. How much?
Maggie paid for it. I think it was €12.
€12. Don't talk to me in that fucking Monopoly money nonsense. Pans, sweetheart. What have you done that for? Don't be a tit. I'll break you.
Thanks,
oh, yes. Sorry, I'm about to talk over you, Drew. What were you saying?
I was saying thank you to Grant. What part of America are you from?
No, we have to wait about a minute for him to answer.
That's all right. I will answer Archie in the interim. Archie asked me, do I think Iwobi's time is up with Pepe and coming? Nah, I don't think so. I kind of answered it. I put homegrown status will save him, I think.
What's Benares on?
What do people want from Iwobi? I don't get what more do people want from him?
People are very
consistency, I think. He's one of those that if you made a YouTube compilation for him, he looked like a world beater. But because of the, 5 out of 2, no, we got my fractions wrong around. 5 out of 10 times, 5 times out of 10, he'll make a decision that, he won't be up to speed with the same level as the players.
I think
because Archie,
really good shift.
I would say we want an end product. He got exactly the same stats as Dybala last season. Dybala's all right, isn't he? And if we get Zaha, I will burn Selhurst Park down to the ground.
I can see
the Zaha. I don't get what people see. I really don't.
Zaha had a mediocre season. He's a mediocre player in a mediocre side. Why do we want him?
Totally agree, and I would be concerned with him playing for Arsenal, playing for his boyhood club. I would be concerned about his personal life outside of the pitch. What is he doing on the weekdays? What is he doing on after matches? Is he in the clubs? Is he hanging out with his friends all the time? That would be a big concern for me.
Well, he's a big fish in a small pond, and then we'll ask him to be a big fish again. And
every time Josh, I got to say something. You carry on. Is there a slight delay between any of us? Because we don't usually overtalk, do we?
I don't know. Maybe you just want to talk more. I was going to say Dybala scored 22 goals in the season before. Yeah, but then he had Ronaldo in front of him, and somehow he could only get 9 goals and assists in the same minutes. Like Ronaldo.
Oh no, Danny, that's just me. I talk over people all the time. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I think you've been on a mobile does make a bit of a difference. But me and Josh, I think we were doing it earlier as well. It's almost like there's having to move the camera. Oh, wrong way.
It's a bit odd.
Loki has asked, said, "Evening all. What's going on here then? On ear then? Loki, just north of me, is a fellow PE, which is our postcode. We've got that Google and their infinite wisdom have decided to stop using Hangouts. Now you had YouTube, and then you had there. You had YouTube here, and then on top of YouTube, you had Google Hangouts, and then they worked into interacting with each other. And now Hangouts are stopped. and they have decided that if you want to do a live stream on using Hangouts, you can only have one person with one camera, and it's limited, no functions, none of this highlighting stuff like we do here. None of the triple camera stuff, all the options. Back in the day, you used to have do a drum roll. You could change the background. You could have people with fake moustaches and all that other stuff on. And so they're stopping that from the 1st of August. And then this thing is $25 a month at the moment, or it's $20 a month if you pay for a year in advance, which we don't have. And so this is just our new way of doing it. Because Craig from Same Old Arsenal, he found it, he uses it, Harry uses it, and I think Tom's going to use it, and the Gooners in pod are going to use it, and we're using it. It's very good. It's still in its beta process at the moment, so hopefully the people over at I keep wanting to call it Steam Duck, but it's not a duck, is it? It's StreamYard. It's really good. And we've got Dro here, who's got his own YouTube channel. I shall put it there again if anybody wants to go and follow Dro's YouTube channel.
Benares asked us a question as well.
Got him. Who has?
Benares.
Okay, hold on. I'm showing it. That's all. You pick it out, and then I'll go and find it.
It is the one to Danny, Joe, and Josh. Should we go get Danny Rose? As I think he'd be a top signing. Like Sol Campbell, let's stick it up the Spuds, lads.
Well, Danny, he's left back, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't like him. He scored that goal against us. He's dead to me. What do you think, Joe?
Me personally, no, because I'm just not a fan of his attitude. The guy will find any and every avenue to complain. And I believe he said he wanted to go back up north. So we're not exactly up north.
I think they got him from Sheffield United. Wasn't it him and one other player they got?
Carl Walker is Sheffield.
Oh, maybe it's Carl Walker and someone else.
Carl Walker and someone else. Oh.
So who did he play for before then?
It must have been at Sheffield United. Or was it at Doncaster?
I don't know. You're forcing me to go and open another window here now, aren't you? And type in the name of a Spurs player.
Yeah, I don't really want Danny Rose either, to be honest. His career ended by Thomas
Leeds, wasn't it?
Leeds.
He never played a game for them, and he was on loan at Peterborough.
I knew it was bloody Yorkshire.
Is he in Dirty North? He's from Doncaster.
There we go.
Fuck, I don't like Northerners. Sorry, Loki. I've got a thing against Northerners. They irk me with all their pies and their talk of whippets. Yes,
I did have a great northern dinner when I was at the darts. I'm sure everybody would love to hear about the pie, gravy, and chips I had.
Look at what Loki has put there.
Oh, about the name for the next pod.
That's pretty funny.
Even the test shows are good. Oh, here we go. Stop reading them and press them. Even the test shows are good. Nice one, boys. Cheers, Naz. And we can scroll up and down. And so before we had the problem when we were using Hangouts that Jace would say, John, go and get the questions. And then we'd have the chat box here, and then you'd be scrolling up and down it. And as soon as somebody else puts a new question in, you go all the way back down to the bottom again. We go, oh, for fuck's sake, we've now lost all the questions. We now, inside our studio bit, we have our own chat box, and you can click another box in the top right-hand corner, and then it goes to YouTube comments. And then so, like, I'm stuck on Loki, Archie, Jimmy the Greek saying plus Zaha has a point to prove. And so when the new ones pop up, the screen doesn't automatically move. That is a pain in the arse when it did that, wasn't it, Josh?
I was all right with it, to be fair.
You shut your face.
It's just the simpler ones that found it difficult.
There we go. Screen Boy 8. I think he speaks for everybody.
Totally.
No one Rose. Yeah, I think so. I also agree with Benares as well. It is grim up north.
I've got a good way of testing if Dro has got a delay. Dro, I'm going to count to 3, and as soon as you hear me say 3, say 4. You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
4.
That's why we're talking over each other, because there's about a half a second delay. Josh, 1, 2, 3.
4.
See, if you didn't see, you were thinking, shall I be devious and say potato or something, weren't you?
I was.
Look at that little grin. He knows what he was going to do. That's why Dro. So it'll be different when it's on when you're on your PC.
Sure.
Dro's going to join us. I think Jason said maybe at the weekend, possibly next Thursday. That it's going to be Dro, Alonso, Andrew, Jace, and then either John, because John's PC died, or me, or possibly someone else. We've got some old favourites here. Ed Loud, good evening, everybody. Only just got here as dear Grandad was keeping me busy. Hope the new gear is going well. Good luck. It certainly is. If I do another one, this one here. This is from Jackosaurus, who always follows us on Twitch. Also, we've got this thing. Have you heard of what's it called, Josh? It's Restream. Have you heard of that?
Yes.
Yes. Someone's honking outside. I live in a cul-de-sac. There's no need to honk. Yeah, so we can.
You're not wearing any trousers anymore, Danny. Is that what it is?
Oh no, I don't know what it was.
I can see you outside.
I'm not wearing. I've got my blind. My blinds are all the way open, and I'm just sitting here in stripy socks and a t-shirt. So good luck anybody who walks by. And I've got all the lights on, which they aren't usually on. Yes, so we have a thing called Restream, and we can send it to up to 30 different. Oh, look, there's a Chelsea one. Should we just say what you want? You're a Chelsea fan. You're not making yourself look any good. Back to Division 2 where you belong. So we can send it to Twitch, Facebook Live, Periscope, so we can stream to all of them at the same time. But I'm going to wait for that and maybe do that on another test thing. Where was I? Here we go. Read that one, Dro. Can you see it?
Yes. News here in Scotland. Tierney very close. Even Celtic people are saying that.
Do you want him?
Personally, the only thing that's my hang up is the fact that he was injured and he had an abdominal injury. That's in the middle of your body. You think you're playing left back, you get up and down the flanks. So that'll be my only concern. I like the guy. I think he'll fit in. I think it'll give competition and depth to the left back position. So I'm down for it. But the only thing was I was reading a Celtic blog last week, and Celtic fans think he's better than Robertson. They think he should be playing for Barcelona. They think he should be somewhere one of the big clubs on the continent. I'm like, whoa, pump your brakes. The guy's pretty good, but I'm not sure he's Barcelona or Real Madrid good. But I'll take him.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's got a lot of potential. While we're just doing this, I'm going to go here. Jackosaurus does his own Twitch channel. If you use Twitch, there's Jackosaurus's Twitch. So you can go and where is it? Champions League titles 1 to your none. Yeah. So well done.
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like you literally have that much time on your hands to come on a Arsenal pod / vlog and insert yourself in the chat box. You are definitely a loser. We mean that much to you that you took time out of your busy day to bother us. That's how big of a club we are. Thank you, you Chelsea fan.
Haven't they got like a Zola Wonderland to listen to after they've just had their pre-season game?
True. No, I don't mind Chelsea. And I mean, Chelsea fans should be like us and hate Spurs. I mean, they don't like West Ham, but yeah, I've got no real problem with Chelsea. Always like to give our support to the smaller clubs. Where were we? Shirtless Ed. I did wonder what you were putting. Ed Pert. What did he put? And I didn't understand.
He deleted it.
Why do you have your short in? I'm unsubscribing, and then he's changed it to I meant shirtless. What did you say, Josh?
I said he deleted it, but obviously you can see it there.
Who's deleted it?
Ed had deleted it. He deleted that message. It doesn't appear. Also retracted rather than deleted.
Well, our resident troll, who is a Thunder Road, is a troll killer. So there's one for you, Josh.
I answered that one. No, they're barmaids.
Where's this? What's he on about?
My Twitter avatar. That is the greatest thing I've bought. It is an all-in-one
leotard
jumpsuit, Hawaiian jumpsuit. It's very comfortable. And just after that, I was then more sick than I think I've ever been in my life after having been at the rugby all day.
Fucking rugby. Oh, Dro was asking about rugby. What did you say, Dro? Because I don't like it.
I wanted to know if Jason, I'm pretty sure he follows the Welsh national team, and what he thought about, I guess we'll talk about in the future show, what he thought about their chances at the World Cup.
Do you watch it?
Guys, who
Ross?
you picking for the World Cup?
I just called you Ross.
Fuck's sake, Danny.
It's been a while, isn't it?
Where I was going to win the Rugby World Cup. I want to be on a show pretty soon, so I'm going to only have to say yes. That is the correct answer. I think I watched maybe 20 minutes of rugby while I was there, and we were there for 5 hours. And it was constant rugby. But no, I haven't really watched much rugby. I don't really understand it. It's better to watch in person than watch it on the telly. Let's put it that way.
Apparently, Sean has got a new pokey stick, and she wants me to close my eyes. It's going to be a willy, isn't it? How did I know you're a fucking willy? You're an absolute shite hawk. Don't.
Oh, that's us demonetised, isn't it?
Don't show willies. It looks just like mine, actually. It is. It looks like my own one. Stop it. There will be no willies on stream.
Let go.
Then touch it. What's that thing for? Itching?
No, it's just to annoy people.
Yeah, well, it works.
I think John's got something like that, a willy on a stick.
It does. This one, awesome beard, Dro and Danny. Josh? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. That's all right.
Thunder
Maybe you
Road.
squeeze and try hard enough, the hair follicles will start coming out of your face.
I don't know. No, Thunder's got this. Dro has a real beard. GFP is just lazy. That is exactly what it is. It's bad enough I have to do my hair. You're just a team from Charlton. Actually, Chelsea, we're not a team from Charlton. If you knew your history of football, like you obviously don't, you would know that it's closer to Fulham than Charlton because, that's the kind of part of London it was. So have another go and then have a think. Go and look at Wikipedia and then start doing it again.
It's the problem that, football only started in, 2004, 2005?
They did because they were in Division 2. Don 1, England, lol. Thumbs up for the new... Oh, here we go. Thunder's been nice. Make the most of this, people. Thumbs up for the new software. Simultaneous screens, selected chat that can also appear. Yes, Thunder is our troll, but he's our troll. And I'm surprised you haven't tried to kill the Chelsea fan, Thunder. That's your job here. You meant to go and ruin them. Willie... Oh, no. I know. No one needs to see Willie and Danny the same.
No.
Unless we're talking about Willie and Danny, the two players we signed last week. That's the only time Danny and Willie need to be in the same thing.
Bye, Chelsea fan.
Oh, here's one for you, Josh.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I was just dealing with the Chelsea fan.
No, we blocked him.
Yeah, he dropped the Y word. Sorry, mate.
He's come back.
No, yeah, sorry. No Labour supporters in here.
So, do you ever move that glass?
No, it's empty.
Not unless we keep with the dead flies.
I would like to at some point go and fill it up, but yes, it's empty.
Oh, I've just seen the message that you banned him for. Ed has put Woolwich, my neck of the woods. Yep. Sadly, it's empty. Yep, Plumstead. What else is there it's ground, mate. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, we come back. Chance has got back from Ireland. Jack, she spent a week over there taking me mother back to the motherland so she could go there, sit in fields of potatoes and cry. So they're all back now. I think that's it. Is there anything else we need to test, Josh?
I don't think so, because I don't think we'll ever go live if two of us are on the same account, will we? It will only be the case of
to make sure only one person. But for the first few, I'm going to host them. You know how to do it, so then you're okay. So I've got to show John. John will pick it up in about 10 seconds. Jace will still be telling him by the time the internet has died. I don't get it. Oh no, you bastard thing, you. Oh, here we go. You were right. He's back again. Chelsea fan. Hello, Dora. What do you want? What do you want, Fluffy? No, you can't come up. Right down the very bottom. It's gone all that bother of making up a new email address and a new account, and you go and block him. It's very mean of you. You shitbag.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, that was the message that he was rude at. So yeah, I got rid of him.
Predicted lineup for Newcastle. Archie, you serious? We've got another 30 players to come in yet. No one knows that. It's craziness.
Yeah, we're still supposed to sign Zaha. We're going to get in 2 new center backs, a new goalie. So, man, it's too early to predict anything.
Hey, we were linked with the Newcastle second choice keeper earlier.
Present.
Is it Sweeties?
So, yeah, we will see.
Give me money for?
Maybe gave me £100 towards petrol. So
I'm rich.
This is top quality content, Danny.
£100 for content. Why are you giving me money?
because I owe you loads of money, so just take that off of what I owe you.
You owe me for 21 years of parenting. I think this isn't going to do the first week.
Shut up.
You shite hawk. Right, one more thing. Yeah, this is one for you, Dro.
No, I am not an MD. I order surgical supplies for the trauma center here in Houston, Texas. If you get shot, if you get stabbed in a bad car accident, I'm literally on hand doing exactly what surgeons and nurses tell me to do. Like, hey, go get this. Hey, can you order this? Can we get this by tomorrow? Can we get this by yesterday? So that's basically what I do. And that's why I have on a surgical cap, because I'm in and out of operating rooms. I see really disgusting, terrible, horrible accidents. It's because I'm not a blood and guts guy, so it just makes my skin crawl almost every day.
Ellis often tells us without much details the number of people. You know, Ellis works at the NHS in Norwich. He's a nurse. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, Ellis. Yeah,
He's the nursing type.
well, he's very caring. He's got warm hands, warm, smooth hands, hasn't he, Josh?
I cannot confirm or deny that.
And he says that he hasn't given us any details. So if anybody from the NHS is listening, he hasn't given us name, details, dates, or anything. But he said he was surprised the number of people that come into A&E with things stuck up their bum. That's all I'm going to say. He's constantly surprised. What a way to end the show. So quickly, this is Dro's YouTube channel. Go and give him a subscribe on there. Craig is the one who found this for us. He's a mate of ours. He's trying to raise 1,500 quid to do his get a new PC so that he can do live shows, because all this technology, even I had to get a new PC. My last one was even half decent. So there's Craig's GoFundMe if people have got any money kicking around. If anybody wants to go to here's, might as well do R1 while we're at it.
I'd say it's probably do something for the pirate.
There you go. That is our own donations page if anybody wants to use it. We are doing a competition in conjunction with Chris's Barbican Pirates. If you donate £5 or more, you'll be in the chance to win one of She War's big Arsenal clocks like that are £100, one of the watches, which is the Arsenal clock on a watch, and a Barbican Pirates kit customised to your specifications. Only one person can win anything, because last time DK, we did a random number generator and DK won 2 bloody shirts out of 3 prizes because he's a jammy git. So yeah, so if you do want to go donate any money to the pod, this is going to, oh, here we go, Josh, here's another one for you. The Chelsea fan. That's 4 accounts you've got to ban now.
Oh, no, I've left that one in.
Oh, well, he has got a point. Arsenal are shit where we were. So there you go. Don One's just subscribed to you, Dro.
Oh, thank you, Don. I'm just reading that Chelsea comment. Like, bro, you don't, like, this is a new age in the world and society. Don't say anything about bombing the Emirates or anything like that. Like, you're an idiot.
Is that what he's put?
Yeah, I just thought I'd let Google deal with that issue.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
here in America, we have FBI. I don't know what you guys call your investigative services in the UK.
Oh, dear.
Oh, we don't have that. Kingsman. That's
Google
what it
should
is.
pick that up themselves. Yeah, so yeah, if you do donate to us, then just put in there whether it's for the podcast or whether it's for Chris's draw. We've owned, so there's 3 prizes. 3 people have donated, one of which was our very own Goonerholic. So far, everyone who's entered is going to win a prize. So if you want to stop those scumbags winning stuff, then Richard Morris, if you do watch this, we might as well put this as a podcast because it's interesting. Richard Morris, if you could you tweet us to let us know your Twitter address, because he's in Holland. He's one of the people that kindly donated, and the other one was I can't remember without looking it up. Yeah, so there you go. There's all the begging for all the stuff. All this new technology costs money, but we're lucky we can afford it. So yeah, go and help people out if you can. Go and subscribe to Dro's channel. He will be with us next week for a show, and hopefully through the season, because he's a very good talker. And we do like the American accent over here. We don't get enough Shredder on ours. But Shredder's going to be more on next season. Now he's got internet that he doesn't have to work with his feet. Yes, he's got decent internet. So, yeah, thank you very much for joining us, Dro. This was an unofficial debut. This won't go down in the debut books. But, yeah, it's been fun.
Most definitely. Appreciate it.
Good. Josh, put your legs away, your ginger-legged perspex. No, what is it? Translucent ginger legs.
Thanks, Danny. I will. I just, this was unexpected that we were going live. We weren't meant to. It was unplanned and unplugged. And, yeah, my trousers were covered. Or my legs were covered, I should say, with trousers.
And on the final words of Thunder Road, our resident troll killer, these Chelsea fans will be busy soon. In the first month tomorrow, time to pay the rent, open up. There you go. What better way to end a show than Thunder Road, our resident troll, trolling the trolls. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. We're actually going to put this out as a podcast on the YouTube. We're not going to put it on iTunes. Just be there if people want to have a look. It's nearly an hour's worth of our time. And yeah, thank you very much. And we'll be live tomorrow night with I think it's Jason, Goonerholic, and do you know who else, Josh?
Is it Chimp?
Chimp the Gooner. Yes, it is. Chimp is back. Yeah, so John and Jace tested him tonight, and so there you go. Right, thank you very much, everybody, and we will see you later. And click end broadcast.
Nanu, cheeky monkeys.
You shitty shitbag.
Come on, man.